What is going on? What's going on, brothers? It is your dude, Mr. International Passport, here again for yet another future classic live stream. I'm your gracious host, Mr. International Passport. Before I go any further, press a one in the live stream chat if y'all can hear me. How's the audio? Am I clean, crisp, and concise, brothers? How's the audio? How is the audio? Okay. Pressing one. Bass Polo, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. Can y'all hear me loud and clear in the live stream chat? Person one, please. Person one. We out here for Azerbaijan. Who's here? Awesome. Okay, so I think I'm good. So, brothers, welcome to another Future Classic live stream. Huge thanks for the support over the past couple of years. That's been greatly appreciated. Welcome aboard the new people. I accept and I embrace you with open arms. When you come in tonight, please like the video. That'd be greatly appreciated. Please join the Patreon for more intel on foreign women, IT talk, etc., etc. Please show the channel some love by hitting the super chats, donating via the PayPal, and overall copying the merch too, and just showing me some love and sharing the channel around. If you're not aware, there's a new official Discord where y'all can talk to each other, and it's the Passport Bros on top um, Discord for you brothers to chop it up, share intel, etc., etc. So if you're on Reddit, go and join this Discord. If you're not on Reddit, create a Reddit account and become part of the community. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. So today we shall be breaking down Azerbaijan. I got a very special guest here called Mr. Bass Polo. Bass Polo, how you doing today, bro?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, bro. I'm doing fine, brother. So, Bass Polo, can you please give us an intro about yourself, who you are, where you're from, and anything interesting about you, bro?
Yeah, so I'm just like regular African guy. Um like from, humble beginnings in the Sahel region of Africa. Um and basically I guess something interesting about me right now is that what you would call it. I have I have some friends who play for Napoli.
Oh, the football team, brother.
Yeah.
How, how'd you even know them?
Basically through a mutual connection and also through one of them knowing another person that I know. So like yeah, that's one thing interesting about me, is that like when they if they come out on holiday, then I go see them through. I just go see that they're sorted out basically.
Awesome, fantastic, bro. Fantastic, good stuff, brother. So let's get straight into it, brother. Azerbaijan, bro. That's in Central Asia. Can I ask, brother, what city you went to and why you went to Azerbaijan?
So part of the reason why was a reconnaissance mission, like just to see if if this is going to be something that it's going to be feasible for me to like possibly set out a base in. And then the second reason was because I was invited to a wedding, so I wanted to go ahead and show some respect and go to the wedding. And one of the cities I was in Baku. I was in the capital, Baku.
And awesome. And what other cities were you in Azerbaijan?
Uh, Basically, I was in Baku the whole time, but I was in some of the like more smaller cities that are. I was actually in one area that's kind of like borders Armenia and Azerbaijan. It's kind of like a disputed area. So, yeah, but Baku was the main place I was in most of the time.
Awesome, bro.
Hmm.
You good on the back end? You're typing? You good?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Okay,
I'm
brother.
good. Hmm.
All right. So next question for you, brother, is So I want to know more about Azerbaijan. 'Cause this is a very particular country. It's in Central Asia, and I'm guessing it's borderline. Is that on Russia and China? Break it down for me, brother.
No, it's not in Russia, or it doesn't border Russia and China. It's more in that like triangle of Georgia, Armenia, and Turkey, and then you have Azerbaijan, and then after Azerbaijan you have Iran. So it's more in that area. It's not towards like China. When you look at China, you're kind of looking towards um like more of the stand countries that will go towards China. But this one is more towards more centralized Eastern European, basically.
Awesome, bro. Awesome.
Yeah.
So tell me. So would you say overall, brother, your experience there in Azerbaijan was a great experience? I'm going to break it
Yeah,
down, brother.
yeah, it was good. For me, it was good. I had no problems. I got to learn the culture more. I got to basically see something good. I got to basically understand some things, and also understand that as an African, some uncharted territories are good. Some things are good. Some countries that people don't know about are better than what people promote. So this is one thing that I learned from me being there. you know
Awesome. So this will now kickstart my first question here, brother, and that's the culture. Tell me, what kind of culture is in Azerbaijan? Is it a conservative culture? Is it a liberal culture? Give me the culture from your eyes only, brother.
Yeah, it's more conservative. It more lines up with, for example, my traditional African values. That's why we got along so well. Like for me, I was like, they don't really like alphabet soup. They don't really like any of that kind of stuff. The people who try to push that were dealt with. So it lines up with the values. They're not really into the F word either, the isms. They don't really like the isms, so to say. They only like one ism, unfortunately, but hopefully they'll wake up and smell the coffee, hopefully they will.
And is that ism starting with R?
No, it starts with a Z.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. And is that particular group of people, right?
Yes.
Oh, oh,
Yes.
oh. Ah, that's not a good thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't wanna we gotta try and code it, but I might touch upon that later on in the stream, but we gotta try and code
Yeah.
it as good as
Yeah.
possible. I know
Yeah.
what you're referring to, brother. That's a
Yeah.
shame. Okay, but we'll break it
Yeah.
down very soon.
Yeah.
Um, so conservative, not liberal. That's great, brother. Uh,
Yeah.
culture, is it very traditional there in Azerbaijan?
Yeah. It's traditional, even with the food, even with like the food, the culture, the folk dancing, the customs, the things like that. Everything is like traditional. Everything is pretty much everything. They still are stuck with their values. Even if they have modernization, they're still they're still able to keep their traditions alive, even with modernization, even with globalization. They're still able
Fantastic.
to keep it, they're still able to keep it alive.
Awesome. Brothers, make sure you join my new public Discord for you. Brothers, join the Reddit page and the Discord. I told you I'll be coming through and creating communities for you. Join the Reddit and join the Discord, okay? So you're saying to me, brother, right? They have somehow managed to mix traditionalism and modernism, but it's still traditional overall. That's
Yeah.
incredible, brother. Do
So,
you mind breaking that down for us?
for example, like, yeah, they have your your typical amenities and things like that. They have those kind of things. They have, for example, a like a sector for, I guess you can say, like a Silicon Valley sector, which they're trying to develop and things like that. So they have all of those things. They have, access to the outside world, but they still have the ability to not let the outside world like get the best of them. They still have all of that.
Fantastic, fantastic, bro. So now going on from there, brother, right? In terms of culture, tell me the lifestyle there in Azerbaijan. What kind of lifestyle is it? Is it a chill lifestyle? Is it a hardcore lifestyle? Break it down for me, brother.
Yeah. So it's not going to really be for people who are into partying and like all of that so much, because some people will even go as far as to say that it's boring. Some people will say that. Some people say that like, oh, it's boring there. Some people who are tourists or something say, oh, it's boring, it's not really nothing happening. But for me it works out. For me it's good because they still have boxing gym, they still have like gym where you can go to, they still like those kind of things. So for me it work out. They have manly thing, like for me I like to do falconry. I was able to do falconry there. I was able to do horse riding there. So for me, it worked. But for other people, maybe it don't work. Maybe because they want to have like these kind of different things. Maybe.
Okay, fantastic, bro. Fantastic. So, is it a religious country or is it an atheist country? If it is religion, what religion is dominant there, or what other religions
So,
do they tolerate there in Azerbaijan?
so like it's a Muslim country, but it follows a different denomination of Islam. And
Mhm.
so for me, the thing is that yeah, it follows a different denomination of Islam. Um, so with me, like it does have my denomination of Islam that I follow, but it's not as big as the other one that they follow, basically. So they follow, like, it's a Muslim country. They do have minority of Orthodox Christian and things like that, but it's majority Muslim country. But still, it's it's majority Muslim. It's a majority Muslim country.
Okay, fantastic, bro. So, brother, I'm seeing here, right? Quick, I did a quick Google search, right? It says here, um, um, journalists keeping it cold, they get checked because they think that they may be U.S. Agents. That's a good
Mhm.
thing. So is there an anti, let's say, Western culture there in Azerbaijan? If there is, brother, that's right on my ballpark.
Okay, so that's the thing. Like for me, when they realize that I have African passport, they like welcome me with open arms. They say we rather see that passport than see the other passport. So that's what happened. So luckily they were like, oh, okay, this guy is okay. He have African passport. He's on the side of us. But if they knew, like, if I only had one passport, then maybe it would be a problem. They may be like, man, what is this guy doing here? Like what? But when they see that, like, I have, um, like, African passport, they say, okay, this guy, he may be visiting some of his like some of his friends who are students. So, yeah, they really don't like take kindly to Westerners in a certain way, because they think Westerners are trying to spread liberalism and things like that, and trying to get like make ideas, you know.
That's awesome. Salute to Azerbaijan. That's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want to hear. That's how it should be. That is great. Fantastic. So, next question for you, brother, right now is in terms of cost of living there. So, you were in there for a good time in Azerbaijan. Was it cheap, cost of living wise, compared to America? Was it the same? Was it expensive?
Oh,
Break it down for us.
it was cheap. It was like cheap. It was cheap to live there. So that's the reason why I was like doing a reconnaissance mission, because by the grace of God, like 2024, I'm out of like the West for good. Like that's the
Mm.
thing. Like I'm lining up all my chess pieces, and because I'm out of here for good. Because this it's not working. It's not going to work. It wasn't designed for it. It wasn't designed to work. That's the thing. It wasn't designed to work right now. The way that the West is going and stuff, it's not designed to work.
Mm.
Yeah. That's just the bottom line, you know. And so that's why I put my middle finger up to the West, you know.
Salute, 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 brother. Hey, this brother is speaking facts, man. Facts. So I'm liking what I heard so far, brother. Right. So in terms of accommodation, brother, where did you stay? Were you in a hotel, Airbnb? And hold on, brother, was it cheap accommodation wise, on a day-to-day basis? Break it down for us, bro.
So 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 I met someone. The thing is, I met like a Azerbaijani woman in the United States. I met her in the United States, and so I asked her, okay, when I go, do you have any connections or something? And she's like, yeah, I have an apartment there. And I said, oh, okay, can I stay in your apartment? She's like, yeah, you can stay. And so I just paid her a set price, and I stayed there the whole time. I don't like staying in hotels or staying in like Airbnbs because I want to learn what's going on with the people, and I feel that like I can't really know what's going on with the people if I'm like treated as a tourist. That's how I know to be the case.
So how did you meet this Azerbaijan chick in America, bro? Did you cold approach her? Was she checking for you? Was it at work? Break it down for us, bro.
So what happened was I was like at a market buying some things, and I think I used one ingredient, and then she's like, "Oh, we use that ingredient for our food." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's what's up." And then she asked me where I'm from, and I said, "Yeah, I'm from Africa." And then she's like, "Oh, okay, I'm from Azerbaijan." And so I said, oh, "Okay." So I was like Baku and things like that, and she was surprised that I knew like the capital and things like that. And so when we got to talking, that's when I said, "Oh, okay, well, I may be planning to go there." And so I just said, I gave her my WhatsApp. I said, "Here's my WhatsApp." And then she hit me up like not too long after, you know.
Wow, brother, you know she was checking for you, right?
No, I didn't care. Like I didn't care because I was just looking for it as like was just looking as it that okay that will make my connection even easier there. I won't have to like do anything. I won't have to do extra steps. I can just get rid of one step. That's how I was looking at it. You know.
Fantastic,
Yeah.
fantastic, bro. So now, so did she set you up on a good price? Was that a price that was, in line with the market rate in Azerbaijan? And was it cheap to pay for her property?
Yeah, it was cheap. The property was clean. I was able to like just relax. I didn't have to do much. It was good. That's how it was. It was quiet. It had good accommodations and stuff like that. So like that's why I was just like, okay, this works. This works for me.
Amazing, amazing, bro. So more about Baku, the city, brother.
Mhm.
Is it a developed city or is it not developed? Is it a city that is a first class city? Give us your overall impression of the Baku, the city, brother, in Azerbaijan.
Yeah, it's like developed city. It's developed. It's still developing. That's the thing. It's still right now developing, and it's still having it's still adding things. Unfortunately, I guess you can say because of the political situations going on right now, it's kind of maybe the leadership is trying to take advantage and focus on the political things instead of focusing kind of like on um the city itself. But the city is still good. It's still quiet city. It's one of the cleanest cities I went to. The air is good. I like the fact that that these places in this region, the thing that I really like about these places in this region is that you get the best of both worlds. You get not only do you get city, but you get mountains. So that's what I like. Like I like the fact that you get mountains too. So that's why I do reconnaissance on these things, because like I like mountains. I like going to run up mountains. I like going to work out in mountains. So that's what I like about these places. The mountains are not far away from the city, which is good.
Awesome, brother. So tell me more about transportation there in Baku, Azerbaijan. How did you move about, brother? How would a passport bro move about in that city, brother? Is it the train, the buses? Does it work? Is it cheap? Break it down for us, or is it Uber? Break it down for us, bro.
So you have different ways of doing it. You can take the bus. You know, a lot of people do buses. A lot of people do metro, the train. A lot of people do taxis. Um, Also, there's something called Baki cart, where it's like you can just have like a kind of like a more private type setting in terms of transportation. Um, in terms of Uber, I know that they do have Uber in Baku. It's very, very cheap. You know, in case you want to do Uber, it's very cheap. It's cheaper to do Uber there than it is to do in America. You know, so if that's they have Yandex Taxi, they have all types of things. So yeah,
So it's very easy to move around as a passport bro in Baku, bro. Very easy.
yeah,
Is it cheap too, or is it expensive?
it's cheap.
Fantastic. So another question for you, brother, is in regards to money there. So what currency do they use there, brother? And how were you converting your dollars to their currency? Did you use cash mostly? Did you use credit card, debit card? Break down the whole money system, brother, in terms of
So
conversion rates and
so
currency.
so they have something called Manati. It's called Manat. Actually, Manat is the currency that they have in Azerbaijan. And in terms of like in terms of US dollar, um it's the thing is that it's your dollar is kind of not going to go a long way there. In terms of, it's going to kind of be a little bit, your dollar may be a little bit more devalued devalued there, because for example, like one manat is equal to like 59 cents in US dollars.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's not, and I think that has a lot to do with inflation though, because the US dollar is inflated right now. I just got back from the store and I think I paid like 60 US dollars for like only like 4 items. So it's inflated.
So is it a cash based society or is it credit card?
It's more
Or
like it's more based on cards. And you can actually get cards there. You can actually get like temporary cards there where you can put a balance on there. They actually have that available for you.
okay.
Yeah.
So how are you using it? So were you using your American card there, brother? Your
No,
let's say that you have
I just got the temporary card and I just put money. I just kept on putting balance on that card.
interesting. So you would get like a temporary debit card, right?
Yeah. And
Uh,
just yeah.
in the airport, right?
No,
And
you
then
can get it. You can get it anywhere. You don't. It doesn't just have to be in the airport. You can get it pretty much anywhere. As a matter of fact, they have some of those things on the street where you can, like, if you're by a metropolitan or big time shopping center, you can just get there and get the card.
okay, and then you top up the card with is that with paper money or with another credit card app, which is your
You
US
can do
card?
it. You can do it either or. You can do it either or.
Fantastic. Fantastic, bro. Is there a currency conversion charge, FX charge where you move money there or no?
Um, no, you don't you don't There's no kind of like you're not going to pay for if you do the card way, you're not going to pay an exchange rate. But if you're going to exchange currency, raw currency, you're going to pay money. You're going to pay exchange rate.
Okay. So, brother, when you were in the airport, when you arrived there, right? How did you get to the apartment? Was it by Uber? Was it by a taxi? Or was it by public
Nah,
transportation?
nah. So she told one of her friends that like I was coming, and so he held a sign, and then he just took me to the apartment because
Fantastic.
I let them know that hey, I'm coming at this time. This is when I'm coming. This is when I was. This is what was happening. That's why I let them know.
Awesome. Super. So, next question for you, brother, is now in terms of the people. So, how are Azerbaijani people like? Are they hardcore? Are they kind people? Are they reserved people? Are they stoic people? Break down their personality traits for us, brother.
Well, I'll say the reason why I fit in so well there, despite like my dark skin, is because I had similar traits to them in terms of being a man. Like when I asked them, "Hey, where can I do some horseback riding?" You know, like one guy just grabbed me by the arm and said, "Let's go do that right now." And I said, "Okay, no problem." When it comes to like the boxing and wrestling, they're like, "Okay, yeah, let me take you to the gym." When it comes to where it comes to our values in terms of family and things like that, they don't look down on you if you're just a quiet person, reserved, collected person like I am. Like me, I'm pretty quiet, pretty reserved, but when I know that you're a solid person, then you get all of me. So that's kind of how that's what I like about them, and that's the same way. Like when they understood and when they were able to see my angle, that's when they were just the most hospitable, most like decent people that I've came across. Like one of the most decent people that I've came across.
Awesome. Awesome, brother. So that's interesting, brother. And that goes into my next question, brother. And that's in terms of, so you would say, brother, these people are kind, open people towards brothers, or do you have to get that out of them?
They they're 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 going to look at how you carry yourself first, and then that's going to dictate how they're going to move with you. Like if you're going to carry yourself like a Western European, if you're going to carry yourself like a Karen or a Keisha, don't expect them to like don't expect them to really want to have anything to do with you. you know
Hmm.
yeah, they don't like that. They're not into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next question for you, brother, is in terms of food. So tell me more about Azerbaijani food, brother. Is the food tasty? And if so, what was your favorite cuisine out there? What did they normally eat? Is it very meat heavy? And is the food cheap? Break it down for us.
The food is cheap, the food is good, and it's natural, it's fresh. But the food has some mixtures that I didn't expect, but it still tasted good for me. The food that I would say that tastes good for me is how they would mix lamb with fusions of fruit. Like so they may have some rice with sour cherries, but it will also have lamb in it. And I'm like, this is an interesting combination, but it's good. They may have like chicken with pomegranate. Interesting combination, but it's good. They may have fish with chestnuts, fish with walnuts. Interesting combination, but it's good. Um, in the morning, they may have like kind of something that's kind of similar to fufu, but instead of like having a sauce, they would have like syrup and butter. But it is good. It gives you energy throughout the day. So yeah, I got on with the cuisine. I had no issues with the cuisine was good, the cuisine was fresh, it had a fusion of different flavors. So I had no issues with it you know
Fan- Mm,
yeah.
interesting, brother. What was your favorite dish?
Probably my favorite dish was they have this dish called plov or pilaf, And what it was is it's just rice. It's a rice dish. It had lamb. It had pomegranates. It had instead of it being cooked in oil, they cooked it in like fermented butter, basically, and it was good. I had no problem with it. It gave me a lot of energy. It didn't make me feel like heavy on the stomach. Um, it was good food. It rejuvenated me basically. I guess the pomegranates being inside of it had that rejuvenation factor. They also included saffron in it, so I had a. It was good. It was pleasant to me.
Fantastic, fantastic, brother. So, what about in terms of racism? So you are a brother, you're a black man, right? Um, h- how were you treated as a black man? Were you respected? Did you experience any sort of weird looks, any racism, any words said towards you that weren't nice? Break it down for us, bro.
Yeah, there was no racism. There was no like. There was more curiosity than anything else. Asking about culture, things like that, and just asking about values, asking about football, asking about wrestling, MMA. There was no really racism. The thing is about Azerbaijan, um, that they only have animosity towards a lot of their neighbors. So Armenia is more hostility, towards them. But also hostility, I would say, towards sometimes Iran, hostility towards Georgia sometimes, and yeah, so it has that kind of element. But for the most part, as there's many African students there, so it, it's not an issue. It's not really an issue.
Fantastic. That's great to hear, brother. When you were there, brother, did you observe any sort of investment opportunities that you could, make use of as a passport, bro, to invest in or to make money, business, brother, that you can share with us?
Um, I didn't see any like investment opportunities, but I did see that if you have an idea for Silicon Valley, then that could be a long way. They are looking for like expertise in that area. So this is a growing sector in that region. So you have many little startups, many things like that, and they're looking for it to like just carry that. They're looking to carry that over there. And so yeah, that's what I would say. That's one of the areas of growth. I would say a lot of the time is the Silicon Valley, basically. Yeah, that's what I can say. You know.
Okay. Awesome,
Mhm,
bro. Awesome. Incredible intel so far, brother.
mhm.
So now, before
Also,
going
I
on
would
to,
say one more
Mhm.
thing I would say. One more thing I would say is that energy and oil is another area that maybe if you can get into, it can work for you.
Interesting, brother. So you're saying is an oil-rich country, Azerbaijan?
I think they do have oil. Yeah, they have oil. Yeah.
Fantastic, bro. So let me ask this, brother, right? Before going to the woman part, which everyone's waiting for, I want to ask you, brother, hmm, in terms of brother, who runs that country? Is it a particular religion? Is it a patriarchal society? Do men run that country, brother? Who runs the country of Azerbaijan?
Yeah, the president. His name is Ilham Aliyev. He runs the country. Now I don't know if there are any. I don't know if he has any women working for him in his Congress. I don't know if he has that. I really don't know if he has women in his Congress, but I think he does have a few women who are in his uh, in his uh, uh, in his Congress. But he's the head honcho of the country. He's the one that says things. He's the one that it goes by him, basically.
So you're saying it's a patriarchal society.
Yeah, it's patriarchy.
Fantastic. Okay, bro. Fantastic. That's great. Um, so Now, let me ask this, brother. Right? Let me ask you this: safety, very important. Is Azerbaijan a safe country to walk around at night? No one will step to you. No one will harm you. Did you feel safe there as a brother and as a passport bro in Azerbaijan?
Well, yeah, I felt safe. I usually walked with different people, and it wasn't no problem. And so, I mean, it's a safe city. Um, a lot of times, there's a lot of misinformation that goes out, but at this point, I don't even watch Western news anymore. I don't even watch their news. Like, to be
Mm,
honest, I'm really kind of fed up with here, and I'm also fed up with the people here as well.
mm.
Like, I had to curse one out the other day. That's how fed up I am.
I
Yeah,
feel you, bro. I
yeah.
feel you. So, let me ask this, brother. Last question here before going to the woman part. How do you meet people in Azerbaijan and how do you make friends there? Very important question.
So the lady who kind of like set me up, um, like that's how I really met friends. But also at my friend's wedding, I kind of like talked to people. We were like minded. We liked football. We liked MMA, mixed martial arts, and so yeah, like that's how we that's how we um that's how we linked up. That's how it worked for us. So yeah.
What about in the country itself?
Yeah, the country itself, if you even ask for directions, people will actually not only take you to where you're trying to get to, they'll probably end up like inviting you to like have some food or something like that. So
Awesome.
you can meet people and you can just meet people basically even asking for directions. So that's one thing that some people do actually.
Awesome. Awesome, bro. Shout out to Mr. A Arc for the $199 super chat. What job should I get to be a passport bro? Great question there, brother. An IT job. Okay. IT is the best industry to be a passport bro. Remote working, great pay, flexibility, able to access any sort of IT industry around the world in Dubai, in Japan, in Germany, in even in Azerbaijan, right? In South Korea. So if you want to get into more about IT, join the IT IP mentorship plan on the platinum tier on my Patreon. I mentor people in regards to getting into IT. You can be the next one, bro, if you're serious about IT. Okay, awesome. And here's a link in the live stream chat. So those are my questions there, brother, in regards to overall life in Azerbaijan, which is very important. Now, let's go on to the woman part, okay? So I want to ask you, brother, a very important question. And it's a question, brother, that's probably the most important question in the history of mankind, bro. This question here, brother, is so important and powerful. It can turn water into wine. This question here, brother, can can split the sky into two. This question here, brother, can make mankind walk on water like Christ did in the Bible. This question here, brother, is so powerful. It's so powerful. You know, it can split a sea into two. Okay. This question here, brother, is: are the women in Azerbaijan checking heavy for brothers and passport bros?
Well, I don't know about passport bros, but when it comes to like African students and things like that, um, I would say yes. The wedding I went to was my Senegalese friend. He was marrying an Azerbaijani woman. He invited me to the wedding, so I said I'm coming to support you and things like that. And he even told me like after the wedding, four women asked about you. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so I said, oh, okay, that's cool. And yeah, like they understand that stability in the family brings stability to a society. So, like that's pretty much, yeah. You just have to go there most of the time. If you go
What,
there,
brother? Go on. Mhm.
yeah, if you go there, then it's gonna, like, you'll see that, like that's how it usually works, is that you go there. If you go there, you know.
So this is a country, brother, that's in Central Asia, and the women there are checking for brothers. Can I ask, brother, why they were checking for brothers in the first place? What's the reason
Similar,
so, brother?
similar value systems. Like, if you're African, you're about family. You're about family. You're about, like, leaving your legacy behind, things like that. But if you're, I'm just gonna say, if you're there for pumping and dumping, please just go ahead and stick with Dominican Republic, stick with Colombia, stick with one of those places. But don't don't come here. Don't go there.
So, brother, all that throwing your wiener about running through chicks in Azerbaijan, that's a no-no.
Yeah, that's a no. You'll get beat up.
Oh wow. Okay. This is interesting, brother. This is interesting. So now you're telling me, brother, the women there have a lot of love towards African black men. And that's great. Shout out to our African brothers for eating very well and killing it out there in especially in Russia and those areas. I find that Russian women, those Eastern European, Central Asia have a lot of love towards African men, and that's great. Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan. I love hearing that, bro. So if you're African, listen to my live stream chat right now. This is awesome intel for your brothers, right? What about black American men and black British men and black Canadian men, brother?
Well, I didn't see any out there, so I couldn't, like, tell you. I couldn't really tell you because have um none have really gone out there like that. Like, it's not really on their radar because I'm gonna be honest, like, from what I know is that many are, I mean, many decide to stay close to home because out there you need to know at least, like, Russian. You need to know either you need to know Russian or you need to know Azerbaijani language. So, like, that could be create a gap, basically. Luckily, I speak enough conversational Russian that I was able to get by.
Brother of Jesus, brother of Jesus. Interesting, brother. Interesting. So let me ask this right now, brother. Okay. So in that wedding, your friend told you that there were four Azerbaijani women that were asking about you, brother.
Yeah.
These women that were asked about you, brother, were they dimes? And did you indulge in one of them, brother? Break it down for us.
Well, I just took all four of their WhatsApps down. I just said, well, I'm gonna leave soon, so um, let me just get your WhatsApp. But I got them at separate time, and yeah, I'm still talking to them, just seeing what's going on, and they're saying, yeah, you should come back soon, things like that, saying that, my family wants to meet you and things like that. So it's, yeah, I there were other women there, that I, had interactions with, but yeah, the women there are, the women there are good looking. If you're into unusual looking women, then this is good. Me personally, I'm into unusual looking women because me myself, I'm unusual looking. You know, me myself, I am unusual looking. So, like, that's what I'm into more. Me, I have, distinct features. So this is more up my alley. The Western woman look at it as, like, me as something, not really cool because, but they, look at me as something that's, like, good. So yeah, I'm I'm into that. You know, I'm into how they are. You know.
Interesting, brother.
Yeah.
So, so yeah. So next question for you, brother, is how do these women look? Is it an Asian look? Is it a European look? Is it a mixture of both? That look of that
Well,
area is very weird. break it down for us. Give us more specifics.
So for me personally, I would say they're a mixture of like Turkic, a mixture of Persian, and a mixture of um body wise. I would say it's like a mixture of like face, facial feature wise. I would say it's like more Turkic, more Persian, but body wise, I would say that they're shaped like maybe like an African woman, body wise. But body wise, I would say they're like shaped like African women, you know. And what I mean by that is that
Damn.
like what I mean by that is that um they're generally petite, but they're still curvaceous at the same time. Like so I like for me, like I have to use my imagination, like kind of type thing, you know.
Okay. So they're curvy, um, and they look good facially,
Medium,
brother.
yeah, medium height too. Like medium height, not too tall, a medium height. So yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Incredible. Incredible, bro. Oh, so where you ranking these women, brother, so far in your travels? Are these women up there in terms of looks wise only, but my body wise?
Um. So I said to my like my family, I said I said I'm gonna marry within the tribe, but I'm also going to probably marry one of these women from here, and they said they understand why I would choose one from here. So like for me personally, like besides my tribe, I put these women like kind of equal to my tribe, you know, in terms of what I like, what my preference is and stuff like that. That's how I look at it, you know. As I said, I'm into unusual looking. And even in my tribe, we're unusual looking. We don't look like everybody else, so to say. We're like distinct. So this is what I'm into more, you know.
Awesome. So next question for you, brother, is um, where are the best places, brother, to meet a wife or wifey woman, good woman in Baku, Azerbaijan, brother? Do you go to certain spots? Is it the park? Is it the museum? Break it down for us, bro, from what you observed out there.
You can meet them anywhere, cafes. You can meet them library. You can meet them at football games. You can meet them at different sporting events. You don't have to just stay in Baku. You can go to different cities. I mean, if you want like even rural women, they still exist. Baku is the most populated city, but you can go to Sheki, you can go to Ganja, you can go to Shamaki. I went to Sheki, I went to Shamaki, I went to Lakaran. I went to different provinces for a little bit, and you can meet them there. You can go to Sumkayit, which is developed. So there's different places you can go. You don't have to just be limited to like Baku. You can go to Ganja. Um, you can go to Shamaki too. It's not
Interesting. Okay, brother.
yeah,
Mhm.
not just limited. Yeah.
Awesome. So, Effinism, the F word, Effinism, that is no problem there in Baku, Azerbaijan, anywhere in the country.
Nah, they're not going to do that. Like the women are progressive, the women value education and stuff like that, but they know when to turn that off and cater towards their man and stuff like that. The only way you're going to have that is like maybe if the woman is mixed, maybe if she's mixed with like Ukrainian, maybe if she's mixed with like let's just say Iranian or something like that, then you may get the F word, But for the most part, they know the program. They understand that, hey, they can work, but they understand at the same time it's no problem. If my man is doing everything, I can hold down the fort. They understand that, you know.
Interesting,
Yeah.
brother. Interesting. You mentioned Iran. Do you think Iran is in good for brothers? They're fallen in terms of Effinism.
Yeah, I think in Iran it's becoming more like that. It's becoming more like, but maybe I haven't went to Iran, but what I will say is that from the Iranians I see, the Iranians I see out here and the ones I've interacted with out here, they're all gone. They're done. They're all pretty much finito.
Okay, interesting, brother. So next question for you, brother, is communication language. So do we have to learn Russian to communicate with
Yeah,
the women there, or
yeah. You
English is
need
okay?
Russian. You need Russian. You need at least Russian, or you need like Azerbaijani. You need one or the other. Can't just yeah. You need Russian. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Do you know Russian?
Yeah, I know Russian. That's why I was able to go there because like my Russian is good enough for me to get by.
Fantastic, fantastic, bro. So next question for you, brother, is did you see any other races of women out there in Azerbaijan?
Yeah, I met one. She was from which one call it? She was from Georgia. I met one from Georgia. I met one from where else did I meet one from? I met one from Tajikistan. I met a couple of Turkish too, so I met different ones. Mostly the ones that you meet are coming from that region. That's the thing.
Okay,
Mhm.
awesome, awesome, bro. Um, were they all checking?
Yeah, that's why I met them. Is because they were asking about me. You know.
Interesting. That area is untapped gold, especially if you're a Muslim African brother, without a single doubt. Would you agree with that, bro?
Yeah, for me, like personally, yeah, like that's why I don't go there just for that. I go there like because like I have to understand that like the the West is on a collision course with just like tomfoolery all the way around. Like it's on a collision course. Like so I'm just really like thinking, hey, I'm weighing out the high and the lows of like different places that I'm thinking about going because no country is perfect, but if the high and the lows outweigh if the highs outweigh the lows, then you just choose. I just choose accordingly, basically.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. So, did you feel any jealousy towards you from Azerbaijan men when you were speaking with the woman there, hanging out with a woman there? Did they feel some type of way at all?
Well, one actually introduced me to his sister, so it wasn't really an issue. When I came in the house, to eat, he invited me to eat. It's like, yeah, this is my sister. She was kind of shy. She waved and stuff like that. And he asked me, so what do you think of her? And I said, oh, what do you mean? I just asked, what do you mean by that? It's like, oh, like, what do you think? You like what you see or what? That's what he got down to the point, basically. And I'm like, oh yeah. I said, yeah, she's cool. I just said, yeah, she's cool. But I said, I just want to be respect. I just want to be respectful. I told him that, and he's like, yeah, I can tell you're respectful. That's why I showed you her. And I said, oh, okay. It's like, yeah, why? M- he basically insinuated, yeah, maybe there's something there for you, like meaning like maybe you can marry her. That's what he insinuated.
Damn. Okay. So, brother, when you were interacting with these Azerbaijani people, brother, both man and woman, did they know you were American or had an American passport?
They knew I had one, but they understood that like, oh, like he has the passport, but his mindset, the way he moves, and his origin is which one call it? His origin is different. So it's not really going to matter as much. That's what they understood to be the case. They saw how I acted, they understood like how I was. They saw how I was moving, so that's why it was easy for me, because like I don't go to a place entitled. I go to a place as an open, like as an empty glass. Like I don't go to a place and say this should be like this, or this way should be like. No, I don't do that. I'm not into that.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Sorry, Green Lantern 81 says, what's going on with PayPal? I keep getting sorry, this recipient can't accept payments right now. Interesting, bro. Let me look into that for you. That's a bit weird. If you can't hit this the PayPal, please hit the super chats. Please support via the super chats. I will get the PayPal working again if there's any issues there. But please support via the super chats. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. So Azerbaijan, brother, is a Muslim country. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, before I go on that question, brother, so y- you can walk around Baku, the city, brother, and the men will not feel some type of way, will not, try and C block you, look at you funny, try and attack you or mean mug you. You didn't get that kind of vibe at all?
Nah, I didn't get that vibe, because the thing is, maybe it would be that case if there were so many people who were coming. Maybe if it was like just this hot tourist destination or something like that, then maybe it would happen. But since it's like not really like so much, so like so much s- maybe because it's not like a lot of visitors, it's not like that. So maybe that's why that's probably why it's like that, basically.
Okay, bro. Okay,
Mhm.
brother. Next question for you, bro, is so it's a Muslim country,
Mhm.
okay? So I'm assuming, brother, you can have multiple wives, multiple girlfriends, and deal with different women at once. Is that acceptable?
Not multiple girlfriends. If they find out, then you're going to be in trouble.
Mm,
But you can have multiple wives. Yeah, you're allowed to have more than one wife.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Awesome, bro.
one even said like one the one who asked my friend, the one who asked my friend, like the one my friend who got married, he said that one of them asked, the one that was like looking at me, he said that she asked, is he married? And if he is married, would he take on a second wife? So they're already they're already understanding. They already understand.
Fantastic, brother.
Yeah.
So, in that case, then, bro, so that's okay for a Muslim man, but for a Christian man, are Muslim women in Azerbaijan open towards dating and marrying a Christian man? And
If
can a Christian man in Azerbaijan can he have multiple wives there?
Nah, you have to convert. They're not gonna really like buy that unless their family is like super liberal. Then they'll buy that. Then they'll be like, okay, yeah, it can work. But if he's like just Christian, then it's not gonna really probably go down that well.
Okay, brother.
Yeah.
So interesting. So gotta be Muslim out there in Azerbaijan. Okay, noted. Um, if you're an atheist, still a problem.
Yeah, it's still a problem. Yeah, they're not going to take too kindly to atheism. They like even ones who are like nominally Muslim, they still have that foundation. Like that's still the foundation. So that's the thing.
Okay, brother. So dealing with different women. Sorry. Next question for you, brother, is body count, brother. Um, is that a problem there? Does the average woman have a high body count? Can I find a virgin and a low body count chick in Azerbaijan, Baku?
Yeah,
Or Mhm.
yeah, you can. You're not going to really find any who are just like bouncing around to pogo stick. It doesn't really work that way. It's not that kind of party.
Okay. So how do you spot these low body count chicks and virgins there in Azerbaijan, bro?
I mean, they pretty much are like they're pretty much acting very reserved, sometimes shy. Even the ones who are interested in me, they would look at me and then look down when I caught them looking, you know. Like when I caught one looking at me, or they would look and then look down. Like so like just that alone tells me that okay, these people are still remaining their having their what we call haya, their modesty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. So, um, would you say Azerbaijani women are wifeable? If so, what makes them wifeable for you, bro?
Um it makes them wifeable because they're actually like they're actually there for their man. If they know the man is working hard, then they're going to do everything to see that that man has peace in his household. They're also going to go ahead and see that like if they know that man is on a mission, that they're going to hold down the fort. Like I can tell one if, like for example, if I said I have to go to Africa to take care of some things, hold down the fort while I'm gone, she's gonna hold down the fort. You know, she's gonna hold it down. She's not gonna ask any questions or anything like that. She's just gonna play her position. Um, and she knows that a man what a man brings to her life, so she reciprocates what a man brings to her life by bringing good things to his life. So this is why they're able to be marriageable. She
Awesome. Awesome.
she understands because she saw her parents do it. She saw her she saw basically everybody do it. She saw the man do it. She saw the man lead, and so she understands how it is with a man leading. She understands.
Awesome, bro. So, how strong-willed are Azerbaijani women mentally? So, if you were to take an Azerbaijani woman to America, will she keep to her traditional ways, or will she change to American culture, brother?
No disrespect. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but at this point, bro, I'm not bringing any of them to America. Like it's just I'm not bringing any to the West at all, brother. So like at this point, like at this point, it's a bygone conclusion. Like that. I'm just gonna leave it at this. No woman who comes to the West from any of these countries are going to stay in their values. I'm just of that opinion.
Mm, okay, brother. So, next question for you, brother. So, you're saying the women are conservative in their thinking, right? And what about their dressing, brother? Do they dress conservatively there? Do they cover their legs, cover their chest, cover their
Yeah,
arms, or
they're dressed modest. They dress modest. They're modest dressing. They dress modest. Even when it's hot, they still dress modest. They still don't like still don't show that stuff. They're still dressing modest.
and brother, that's the average woman, right?
That's yeah, pretty much all the women. Yeah.
Super, splendid. So, and they also think conservatively, right? Family first over career.
Yeah. They still will have career, but if they have a family and they know the man is holding things down, then they're going to like put the family first, obviously. They're not going to say, "Oh yeah, you know, I have to do my career first and stuff like that." They're not going to do that.
So, let me give you a situation here, brother. Right? We have next year, crypto pops up for the passport bros. Okay, they meet a dime Azerbaijani chick. They have a child together or a twin. Okay, and then they're doing this. Crypto does so well. He tells her, "Hey, we got the money to for you to stay at home." She will agree and stay at home. There won't be any
Yeah.
pushback.
Yeah, there's not going to be any pushback. They'll ask you, "Hey, can I work?" They'll ask you and they'll first ask you, "Hey, is it okay if I work?" And if you say, "Yeah, you can work," then it's cool. But if you say, nah, you know, you don't have to work, you're good, then they'll be okay with that.
Super. So, where did you meet rich women there, wealthy women in Azerbaijan, bro?
Um, I don't know if I met wealthy ones, but I met ones who had like positions in companies where they were probably entitled to a pretty good salary and stuff like that when I was
Okay.
doing my reconnaissance. So yeah.
Were they chicken for brothers?
Um, well, they were like, I guess, taken back by my intelligence or my perceived intelligence, and I just said, nah, I just do research and I just do that. So they were kind of intrigued by that. I mean, they gave me their email. One woman, she offered me a position there, but the thing is I would have to learn Azerbaijani language, which I'm unfortunately not good at. So
Mm.
I told her, like, yeah, I can't really take the position because I don't really know Azerbaijani like that. But I would have taken the position had I known Azerbaijani. So
Wow. Brother, was it well paying, good job?
yeah, it was like 10,000 like USD a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fantastic. IT job?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I
Okay.
had to know the language, so that was the problem. That was the issue. I only
Interesting. And
knew Russian. I only
how
knew
did
Russian
you
and English.
how did you meet that person that gave you that opportunity for a job?
Um, I believe I was in where was I at? I was in a museum because I don't like to get political or anything like that, but I was just trying to see why them and Armenia don't like each other so much. And
Mm.
so I realized that it's kind of like a complicated situation. I only heard one side of the narrative from Armenians who live in the West. I only heard their side of the narrative, so I wanted to get the other side of the narrative, and I found out that yes, like France and others gaslight, you know, certain situations. So that's where I met her at. It's in the museum.
And then you started talking with each other, and then she's offered you a job on the spot.
No, she didn't offer me a job on the spot, but we just started talking and exchanging, and so yeah, that's what happened.
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing.
Mhm.
Brother, when was the last time, right, you were in America, you spoke to a Western chick and she offered you a job in the future? When
No,
was the
they're
last
not
time,
going to
bro?
offer you a job. They're going to offer women jobs. Like that's the thing. Like that's what they do. They offer women jobs. You know. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. They offer women jobs. Yeah.
So, next question for you, brother,
Mhm.
is in terms of religion. So, is the majority of women in Azerbaijan Muslim?
Yeah. Muslim, mostly Muslim. Yeah.
Would you say there's a good few that will convert to Christian for her husband?
Nah, they're not really having that kind of that party. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, that's not going down. Yeah. Because in essence, that would mean like that would mean they would be that one in the family that's just like, hey, what the hell? Like, imagine going to a family gathering. It's like, oh, everybody's Muslim, but then your daughter is Christian.
Interesting. You heard that, Theo? So, next question for you, brother, is when you were out there, right, was social media a problem amongst the women? The Snapchats, Instagrams, the narcissism that we get from there, was that a problem out there, bro?
Not necessarily. Most women would just like make cooking videos and crap like that. That's what I saw most of the time. It's like cooking videos. Some would do the gym videos, but it wasn't like the thirst trap type of gym things. They were just showing their progress, like, oh, this is what's happening. This is how I'm. This is what kind of progress I'm making and stuff like that. Yeah.
You naughty man, Theo, you naughty boy. Oh man, you are a joker. Look at that. Um, awesome, brother. So next question for you, bro, is so I want to know, brother, if they are submissive Azerbaijani woman. Now, before you answer that question, brother, right? For me, right, a woman has reached peak femininity if she does this, brother. Okay, so everyone, close your eyes and imagine this scenario. You're an IT bro. You're also a passport bro too. You had a long day at work, right? You've been, building some EC2 instances on the AWS cloud, and then setting up some VPCs on there, etc., etc., and doing some networking that connects, a DNS server, to an external DNS server, okay, by the 8888 Google public DNS IP address, okay. So you've done that, right, for your corporation. You come back home, you're tired, right? Your wife, will she, brother, number one, take your coat off you, and when you sit down, remove your shoes, okay? Number two, brother, you tell her, right, hey, baby, okay, I'm very tired. Can you come upstairs with me in the bathroom, right? And can you then, in the bathtub, can you bathe me from head to toe in the bathtub, okay, with my favorite soap, and that's a um, blueberry washing liquid, or shower soap, okay. And after she does that, brother, right, you tell her, can you then moisturize me from head to toe, right, with my favorite cocoa butter moisturizer. Will she do that for you, brother? And as a Benny chick,
Um, may Allah forgive what I'm about to say. May Allah
keep,
forgive me.
keep it PG, yeah.
Yeah, I am. May Allah forgive me for my transgressions. But yeah, I went to like, I went to one of the gyms. I went to one of the gyms and was doing strength and conditioning for my fast twitch muscles. And like after the gym, like this one woman, you know, this one woman kind of I guess she was asking things, like asking about about me, where I'm from and stuff like that. Uh and yeah, I was just like telling her where I'm from and everything like that. And a couple more trips to the gym, and we kept running into each other. And then eventually, like, she said she was a massage therapist. So yeah, like she like basically, I went over her house, and you know she told me, just have on like my which one call it, my football shorts, and let her do the rest. And yeah, that's kind of like lightweight what happened. Although like the massage hurt like hell, it still was like good, that she took initiative, that she like, it hurt, but she took initiative. She said, like, your shoulders are so wide and things like that, and just like you're strong for being so lean, like for being so thin, you're so strong. And so these kind of things they like, to be honest, like one thing I realized with being in the West is that the women like to engage in their things with guys who are strong like that and things like that, but they don't want to marry a guy like that, because like it'll mean like it's competition. They'll look at it as competition, and they know that they won't add up to it, because the women in the West are pretty lazy, like that, they're lazy, so, but them over there, they like men like that. Like, so for me, I'm not that tall. I'm like 185 centimeters, but having like broad shoulders and things like that, my body fat is not that much. Um, they like that, and they want to, they want to cater to that. So, she massaged me. She even used her she even used her feet to massage me, now that I think about it. She stepped on my back. using her feet. So imagine what she would do to her husband if she's doing that to me, you know?
Damn. Oh, I was about to ask you smash, but I don't think you did right. Okay.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I said I gotta go. Like I said, I didn't. I'm not gonna do that. I didn't want to
Oh,
do that.
so probably she tried it on you,
No, I didn't want to do that. Like that's the thing. I didn't want to do it. Like
but
I didn't want to.
did she want to smash you though, bro? Was she edging towards smashing you?
I mean, yeah, but I
Flipping.
just didn't want to.
Good man. Good man.
I didn't want
She
to. Yeah,
and
I
she's
didn't
married.
want to.
She's
Huh?
married doing that. She's married and she was doing that.
No, she wasn't married. She wasn't married.
Okay. So
Yeah,
basically,
she
brother, so
wasn't
how
married.
it went down, right? So she massaged you. She
Yeah,
wanted to also smash you as well, but you said, nah, it's
yeah.
cool.
I
I'm good.
said, nah, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I said I'm not gonna do it. Yeah,
Can I ask why you didn't do so, bro? Out of
yeah. It's
interest.
just like for me, like at this point, it's like I just didn't want to. Like I
Mm,
didn't really want to, cause like that shit hurt. Excuse my language, but it hurt because I didn't realize that my muscles were so tight, you know,
mm.
and so it hurt. Yeah, it hurt. You know, I
Awesome.
wasn't gonna do it anyway. Like because at that point it was just like, do I really want to? Because what if reputation gets out that, oh, that dude did this foreigner
Mm,
did that, then they would be
mm.
like, oh, and then like me leaving, and that's how they remember me. Then if I come back, they're gonna be like, oh, well, keep your women away from him,
Mm.
because who knows? Like it could have been like that. So
No,
that's
good
why
stuff, bro.
that's why I didn't do it. Although
Awesome,
she
good
wanted,
stuff.
I mean, because
Okay.
yeah, she just kept on talking about my shoulders, talking about like my abs and all of that crap.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. No, it's good that you didn't do it, and good that she wasn't married and she tried it on with you. I'm happy you still resist that, bro. That's so good.
Yeah,
Good on doing that, bro. Fantastic. So, next question. So you're saying overall they're submissive women. That's
yeah,
great.
they are. They are.
Are they also feminine? Nails are done, hair's long.
Yeah,
They're girly. They actually sound like a woman as well, unlike the woman in the West. Yeah,
yeah, they are. They are. They
long
like
dress. Mhm.
they're in shape too. That's the thing.
Mhm.
They're in shape.
Is there a huge gym culture over there as well?
Yeah, there is a gym culture. It's a budding gym culture, but they're in shape though. That's the thing. Like they're in shape. So that's the good news. They're not.
Awesome.
They don't let themselves go because it's a mountain. Since it's a mountainous region, they'll even hike in the mountains. So that's the thing.
Awesome, bro. So next question for you, brother, is did you happen to go out to the clubs and bars in Azerbaijan?
There's not that much of a club and bar scene there, and if it is, it's pretty moderate.
Mhm.
Um, it's really it's like kind of like a moderate kind of like club and bar scene. I didn't really go there, um, but I'm pretty sure like if you wanted to go there, you can you can go ahead and go check it out. But I didn't
So
really
you,
there.
you didn't check it out. Okay,
Nah, I didn't really go there and check it out. Nah, wasn't really keen on doing it really.
that's fine.
Mhm.
So online dating, did you do that at all?
Nah, I didn't like really go doing online dating either. Yeah.
That's fine, brother. So would you say Azerbaijani women are materialistic? They want a Gucci bag, a money belt, Hermes belt, all that nonsense, or are they just casual wearing chicks?
No, they're actually pretty low maintenance. That's the good thing. They're pretty low maintenance. That's what I like about them. They're pretty low. They're they'll be happy. They actually appreciate the things that the Western women don't appreciate, like flowers and stuff like that. They actually like those things. That they actually are like, oh wow, this person gave me some flowers, or even if it's a little gift, like even if it's a little gift for their birthday, they'll be like, oh, this guy got me this gift. So yeah, they like that.
Awesome, bro. Would you So tell me five things you love about Azerbaijani women, bro.
Uh, the cooking, the yeah, how warm they are. Um, the figures, I like their figures. Um, I like the fact that they're still women. I like the fact that they're still feminine. They still have like soft voices. They don't have like deep manly voices. I like that. Um, I like the fact that they understand the importance of family. So I can say I like those things.
Okay. And tell me five things you don't like about Azerbaijani women.
Um, well, I guess it's like a deal breaker, but the one thing I don't like is that I'm not saying all of them do it, but I'm not saying that I'm not saying that all of them are on this type of time, but they cuck too much for the I state, and that's one thing I dislike.
Huh?
They cuck too much for the I state. It starts with a I and ends with a L. That's the only thing I dislike.
Huh. But type in the private chat in StreamYard. I don't know what that is.
You
They
don't
cut what?
they
Sorry.
cuck they cuck too hard for it starts with a I and it ends with the L.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
what you saw and observed over there?
yeah. Not all of them do it, but like that's kind of like the only thing I dislike. So that's why I would have to I would have to like weed it out. Like I would have to weed them out. I had to like really do a lot of weeding out. Because that can make or break a relationship too is political stance, like so
Mhm.
that's why I had to like kind of like weed that out.
So basically, brother, people you spoke to, right, were
Mm.
so super into that particular beep. Interesting.
Yeah,
Um,
so that's the downside. Like that's the one thing that is kind of like that's kind of making me think, okay, do I go there or not? Like for like do I set up a base there or not because they cuck for them.
even the woman go
Yeah,
hard.
yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
But that's two separate ideologies. Why is it that's
Yeah,
weird,
so
bro.
that's the one thing I don't like. That's the one thing I don't really like. That's the one thing that is kind of like a deal breaker to me.
Okay. No, fair enough, brother. You're definitely entitled to that opinion. So next question for you, brother, is how should men dress out there in Azerbaijan? Do we come through wearing Timberland boots, for three-quarter jeans, 4XL white tees, Ray-Ban shades, New York Jet snapback? And do we come through wearing, gold teeth, gold chain, Echo coat, Echo shirt? Is that okay?
Nah, me, I wore like hoodies that are, kind of like for example, I wore Napoli jacket, but the Napoli jacket is Armani. I didn't know that Napoli and Armani have a partnership. I wore that, but I wore sweatpants. I wore sweatpants. I wore like just sneakers and stuff like that. So that's one thing that I did wear. But they weren't like super duper baggy. Yeah, and so that's what that's how I went about dressing out there. Sometimes polo shirt. Yeah, sometimes I wore like polo shirt, but I would have my jacket over the polo shirt. So just things like that, basically.
Interesting, interesting. So, so can we wear like a suit? White tee, black jeans, wear a suit. Is that too much wearing a suit?
Yeah, it's
It's too
kind of too much.
casual.
Kind of yeah, it's like if you wear a suit, it's kind of like doing too much. Unless you're going to a wedding. Obviously when I went to the wedding, I was suited and booted. I went suited and booted. At the wedding, of course, I was suited and booted. I had on all my I had on all my, how should I say it, my I look like a Liberace, put it that way, at the wedding. Yeah.
Mm, okay. Interesting. Okay. Casual wearing, white tee, blue tee, black jeans, trainers, sneakers. You're good out there. Okay.
Yeah, but at the
Um,
wedding, not like wedding, as I said, I came suited and booted. Like I wore my stuff basically.
okay, brother. Uh, are there any other? So would you say the love for brothers is across the whole country, or every city you went to, brother, they were checking for you and brothers, or is it mostly in Baku where they check for brothers the most?
They're gonna check for guys in different cities because not too many go there. That's the thing. So like there are maybe I'm being far fetched. Maybe I'm kind of being like a little bit far fetched, but I'm pretty sure there's areas that are in. I'm pretty sure that there's areas in. I want to say areas in the rural areas where they may have not even seen a black person before in their life. So, if you go there, then it's gonna be like, oh shoot, like here's some black people. Like I've never seen black people before. So yeah, you know.
Wow. Okay. And the reception is warm. That, oh wow, where you from? They want to shake your hand. They want to get to know you. Is that what you're saying, bro?
Yeah, even some of them wanted to take picture with me. Like even like one of them wanted to take picture with me like a couple of times. So, you know, yeah, this is how it works.
Awesome, bro.
Mhm.
So next question for you, brother, is what's the ratio of women to men there in Azerbaijan? Is it more women than men, more men than women, or is it 50-50?
It's like more women than men.
Awesome. Um, so N-word use, brother, was any slur said towards you in the Russian language or in the English language uh, at all, brother, or the N-word said towards you at all?
Actually, one of them told me about Soviet Union times and about current times. Um, one person told me about Soviet Union times and also about current times that Slavic Russians actually referred to them as N words. They didn't call me the N word, but they just said that people from that region, that like the Slavic Russians would call them N words. And so I just made a joke and I said, I guess we're all N words then. And I just laughed, because
So he said the go on.
I didn't know that like Slavic Russians, I guess Russians of Slavic descent would call people from that region the N word, basically.
So basically, brother, he said the N-word, right? But he was referring to
Them.
other people.
He was
What?
referring to them. He was referring to them.
Why couldn't he say the N-word? Why did he say the N-word in full? Why did he say the N-word in full, brother? That dude.
No, he said it with the O at the end. He didn't say it with the ER. He said it with the O.
Oh, so is that the Russian translation of the N-word?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not happy about that, bro. I'll keep it a stack. Is
No,
that is that common? Is that common
he
there?
was
Is it-
referring to no, he
mm,
was referring to his people, not our people. He was referring to the Russians calling them that, not calling
okay.
us that. But then I said as a joke, they all call us that. I said
So
we're all that then. I said I guess we're all that. And he just
so
started laughing.
so did they start doing what black people did and start calling themselves the N-word
Nah, nah,
in Azerbaijan?
they don't do it. They don't do that.
I
But
told you, brothers.
if they're really close with one another, then they'll they'll say something that's like equivalent to that, but it's not that. But it's only like among close friends. They're not going to just keep on saying this, keep on saying that, keep on saying this, keep on saying that. They're not going to just do that, you know?
I told
Yeah.
you, brothers, man, we messed up by so-called taking that so-called word back. You know, they don't do it. Why we doing it to ourselves, man?
Yeah,
It's not
they
a
don't
good look.
yeah,
It-
they don't do that. They only do this. They only do the word that is like they only do the word which is, I guess you can say, close to that amongst their really, really close friends, but they're not going to just use that word freely. They're not going to just say this word amongst people. It's not
mm.
going to just be like that kind of thing because, yeah, sometimes, yeah, you can't do that. So it's
And
not.
yeah, and that's where we as brothers dropped the ball. We as black people dropped the ball. I don't know whose idea it was to say, "Hey, let's start calling ourselves that word as a so-called term of endearment." Now it's all over the place, and it's just not good anymore, man. It's a sad state. I'll leave it as that. So next question, bro, is are there dangers to be aware of in Azerbaijan?
Um, Not that I know of. I mean, there was kind of like this. There was kind of this kind of. I want to say this kind of there was this kind of like red flag that there was I want to say there was uh what's the word, oh, there was some kind of like opium coming from Afghanistan or something like that, but it's kind of like that's kind of a low thing. And also the disputed areas are having problems too. The Karabakh region is still kind of at odds with Armenia. So I would stay away from that region because they're still kind of at odds. They're still going against each other. They're still kind of like, yeah.
Is
That's
there a particular region? Is there a particular region in Azerbaijan that we should stay around, like a particular stay away? Sorry, a particular
yeah,
like
yeah,
area.
the Karabakh region. The Nagorno Karabakh region. Yeah, stay away from that.
Okay,
Hmm.
thank you, bro. Thank you. Interesting. So next question for you, brother, is should brothers travel alone or in a group? To Azerbaijan, and tell us why.
Well, me personally, I always travel alone. So, I mean, that I'm always going to say travel alone because the places you go as a group are the places that people are going already. But you shouldn't go to like these places as groups because it just looks awkward. It will just look awkward that you go to these places in a group setting. That's something that what you call it do, like Tom, Dick, Harry, and Karen do. They go in groups. So yeah.
Awesome. And it's safe as a tourist, as a brother. You were safe completely, right? You were good,
Yeah, it
right?
was good because I knew when I knew them, it was okay. When I said, "Hey, I, I know such and such," it was cool. It was okay.
Amazing. Brother, that's my last question. Thank you very much for your breakdown there, Base Polo. In our last 30 minutes, brother, we're going to get some callers in to ask you questions, or if they've been there themselves magically or in that area, feel free to call in. If you can't call in, please hit your question in the super chat. That'd be greatly appreciated. Show me some support. That'd be greatly appreciated, please. Thank you so very, very much. Um, I'm gonna try and get the PayPal fixed. I don't know what's going on there, but I will try and fix that ASAP for as soon as possible. Awesome. So, brothers, call in, man. Call in, and let's have a great live stream, man. Okay, a great Q&A session. That'd be greatly appreciated. Um, let's go. Replace pin message. Okay. So, brother, that sounds like a good spot, especially if you're Muslim, if you're a brother. So you're saying like, there's some sort of Western anti-sentiment there. So if you're African from the motherland, brother, you're good there. Because you're saying that there's a close tie between Black Africans and Azerbaijanis, brother. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because we have similar values. That's the thing. Like we have similar family values. Like I mean, I know they show like Afro beats and stuff like that. They show these things, but it's not like really. I want to say it's not. It's not really that kind of party. You know, it's not even what you see on social media. It's not really happening like that in drones. Like people are still very much about like family conservatism and things like that. So it's not really happening like that. The only ones who hype up like the Afrobeat and stuff like that are those who are getting paid mostly for it. You know, that's why you see them dancing Afrobeat or they're dance instructors. That's what I understand the case to be, that they're dance instructors. So that's why yeah, they had hype up Afrobeat, you know.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, brother. We got over 70 people here. Please feel free to support the movement and the channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you don't already know, there's a public Discord, and my mod is showing a link to the public Discord. So come and join the new Discord that I have for you, brothers. Also, join the popping new Reddit page. Okay, it's public. Join there, make some posts there, ask questions about being a passport bro, etc., etc. And that's a community that you can all come together and speak, right? So there should be a lot more members joining these public groups. Yeah, I wanted it, now yeah, I got it. So join the Discord, and also join the Reddit page as well, brothers. Come on, man, be active, get out there. We're trying to get you brothers. We're trying to get you brothers out there, okay, to experience your true potential. All right, awesome. So, what's your plan for Azerbaijan, brother? What's your goal for it?
Well, seeing that I could have got that salary, I mean, I can see myself like living out there, like because I know a lot of African students and they have no complaints. The only complaint they have is, of course, the language barrier. They have to learn the language, but other than that, I'm I'm deciding between three places to live. Like once I'm, well, four places. Yeah, four places. Yeah, but I am definitely leaving the West. Like I've had enough. I had my wits end with this place. Like at this point, like I really had my wits end. Like I said, I cursed someone out the other day. Yeah, I
So,
usually
brother,
don't curse.
go on.
It's not really me to curse. Like you would really have to push me to like really curse, but that's the only language they understood. So I don't like cursing, to be honest.
Awesome, bro. So, now, are you into crypto, brother?
I did buy some crypto. Um, However, I'm gonna get Ethereum soon. That's gonna be my next thing.
Can I ask what crypto you caught, brother?
Um, I have it's not much, it's not much, but in fact, I don't want to even announce it because it would be kind of pathetic compared to like what other people are doing. But I will say that the next thing I get is Ethereum. That's going to be my next go-to thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I know you wanna have bases all over the place, bro, and I think crypto can
Two,
definitely help
two,
you.
two, two
To
bases at least. Yeah, two bases.
okay,
Yeah.
and I
Hmm.
think crypto can help you achieve that goal, brother.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
give you some wealth to play with, give you some
Yeah.
insight to play with. Yeah, so
Well,
I'm hoping
yeah.
it goes well for you, brother. When it comes to crypto, you deserve it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, I will like look more into it more. I mean, really, Ethereum is the one that's like kind of what I have my eyes on. And so yeah, that's the main one, really. Yeah.
Awesome,
Uh-huh.
awesome, awesome. All right, brothers. If y'all don't call in the next 5-10 minutes, I'm gonna end the live stream. We'll have a early day early stream, and then everyone will enjoy their weekend. Once again, go and join the Reddit community. Right, make an account on Reddit, join there, become a member, become more in touch with the community. We got a caller in. We got Mr. Coach Amber Sean in the background. Sean, I see you, brother. Do you want to give me a thumbs up? Can I bring you in with your camera on? Give me a thumbs up, please. Camera on. Is that okay with you, Sean? Give me a thumbs up. Awesome. Let me bring in Mr. Sean. Okay, let me bring in Sean. Okay. What's going on, Sean? You good, brother?
Good. How you guys doing?
All good, brother. How you keeping, man?
Oh man, great. I was a little late to the live stream, but I think I recognized you from the previous the live stream about Georgia, right?
That is him, correct?
Oh yeah, we definitely. It's always good. Getting the information from you about the these different Central Asian and Eastern European countries. So.
Awesome, brother. You have any questions for the guests?
Well, yeah. Well, first, for you, IP, you said I wanted to salute your optimism. About always the possibility of being able to bring women to the West. So. Yeah.
You're welcome, bro. Thank you, brother.
My question to the guest was, how do you think what would be the best course of action for guys to tap into the dating market in like Azerbaijan? Because, well, I mean, what is your opinion? Because I mean, in your case, you traveled there and you met them. So, but I mean, unless you, somebody traveled there, what would be like the best course of action to meet women, from that country?
I mean, I would just say just go there, and I would say just meet just like meet people, and then those people will probably have friends. I mean, they're obviously going to know women, so I would say that yeah, I would just go and like meet women or meet people who know women and just do it that way. To be honest, it would be
Yeah,
easy.
because I was looking, while you guys were talking earlier, and looking online the ratio of like women to men and such. So yeah, there's definitely more women than men. I mean, I don't know if the factor is due to wars or
No,
uh,
it's just
yeah.
not necessarily war. It's just pretty much
Life expectancy, maybe.
yeah that, and it's a young population as well. So that's
Mm.
another thing too. So yeah.
Yeah, earlier this year I traveled to Kazakhstan,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I
Oh,
definitely see a lot of similarities with Kazakhstan and Azerbaijan. So.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
oh, Mr. Sean, we got to do a stream together then about Kazakhstan, brother.
Yeah. I know you've done a lot in the past, but yeah, I went back in January. Um, at the time I was talking to a girl from Kazakhstan. I actually met her on Bumble, and then we exchanged numbers, and then we talked, and she kind of jokingly was like, when you gonna come to Kazakhstan? And I'm like, well, I mean, you joke. I mean, as soon as I renew my passport, I'm on the plane there. So I, got my passport, rush renewed, and I bought the ticket and went. In a matter of a couple of weeks, I ended up spending a week there. So I was in the capital, Astana, and Pavlodar, and what was the other? Can't think of the third city right now.
No worries,
But
man.
yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
Sean, send me
mhm.
a DM on IG, bro. Send me a DM on Instagram. Let's set up that live stream, okay? My IG's on the screen there. International Passport 5. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and definitely, yeah, you definitely got to look into the PayPal because I missed your Stuttgart live stream, but I did catch the replay and it was great. And I went to donate to the PayPal for the Stuttgart live stream, and I got the error. So then when I got on this one for Azerbaijan, I tried to do it again, and I was still getting the same PayPal error. So.
I'll look into that, bro. Thank you very much. But brother, send me a DM on IG and let's get that Kazakhstan stream done before Christmas or before the year ends, please. Okay, bro?
Oh yeah, definitely. And like I say, with the guests, I mean, how long did you spend in Azerbaijan?
I was there for about a month.
And you were in like Georgia for a month or less?
Yeah,
or
I was in Georgia for a month as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are like the similarities and the differences that you personally see between like Azerbaijan and Georgia? I mean,
Georgia and Azerbaijan, they're both like conservative societies. The difference is the religion. And then also one kind of wants to be more European than the other one. Like you have Georgia partitioning for the EU. They're trying to join the EU. So in that sense, they're trying to be like more, they're trying to be, I guess, quote unquote, more European. So that's the main differences I see.
Oh, well, that might, and you think that would be a good thing or a bad thing? You know?
Yeah, it would be bad, probably. Yeah, yeah, I would say it's bad. Yeah,
yeah,
it would be bad. Yeah,
yeah, but definitely. I mean, in the past, one of the reasons I made sure to go on this live stream because I mean, I always like to read and learn about random countries. So I mean, I'm a little familiar about Azerbaijan and definitely have beautiful women. I mean, some of these countries, Azerbaijan and Turkmenistan and Kazakhstan. I mean, this amazing women, but the countries, they're not super popular countries. And I mean, unless like you're in that area, people are just not familiar with the countries.
Yeah,
and so I mean, it's really it's almost like untapped resource as far as culture and women and probably even business opportunities if you're just
yeah, for sure yeah.
But one thing I wanted to say, I guess the two of you could give me your opinion. IP, you've mentioned it a lot in the past about passport roles, learning a language is key, and your guests, the fact that you know Russian. I mean, it's opened up so many doors to, you went to Georgia, Azerbaijan, etc. And I mean, I definitely, agree with that. I mean, I'm currently talking to a lady from Peru, and if it wasn't for me taking the past couple of years to learn Spanish, it never would have came about. And I mean, guys, I mean, really think about it. I mean, between Spanish, Russian, and Chinese, I mean, that could pretty much open up the doors worldwide as far as, the availability of, women to be able to talk to. Because, I mean, if you can't, converse with them, then, there's no progress and, potential dating opportunities. So.
Okay. Yeah. How did you meet this Peruvian chick?
Oh, well, there's a website, internationalcupid.com, and met her on there. She reached out to me, and then we ended up exchanging phone numbers, and so we've talked a lot on WhatsApp and whatnot, and she has quite an interesting background. Her father's Colombian, her mother's Peruvian. We were planning to get together probably like the end of the beginning of January. We were hoping to meet up in Panama and spend a few days exploring the city and just getting to know each other better. because
Awesome.
Peru requires a visa to come to the U.S. So, and Peru wasn't on the top of my list of places to travel to. So,
Awesome. Awesome, brother. So I've got to get a new call in, Sean, but thanks for calling in so far, brother. If you're still on the line or drop off, but it's up to you, brother. Let me bring in Mr. Lovell Evans in the background real quick.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
going on? Okay, thank you, Sean. Put you on mute there. What's going on, Mr. Lovell Evans?
Hi, IP. How are you doing? I'm doing well.
No. Awesome, bro. I'm all good, brother. Good to hear from you, bro. Do you have any questions for our guests in regards to the stream topic?
Okay. Okay. Personally, I would want to ask, like, how are Azerbaijan, if I'm saying that correctly, women, like in terms of like their spiritual beliefs? Like, is Christianity a big thing in Azerbaijan? Uh, and I ask this because I'm a Christian myself, so I mean that's rather important to me.
It's a Muslim country.
Okay. Okay, got you.
Okay. Is that all your questions, bro? You good?
Um, so sir, what is your name?
You can just call me Pulo.
Okay, Pula. Um, now, so just tell me briefly, like, what were the positive experiences that you had in Azerbaijan, uh, as a passport, bro? Like, and would you recommend that country to me and others that are like rather new to this passport movement?
Um, if you're gonna learn Russian, if you're going to be like more conservative, if you're going to be more like more reserved and more restrained, then I would say yes. But if you're looking for something else, I would say no. I would say go somewhere else. So that's my take on it. And also, if you're Muslim, then I would say yes. But if you're not, then maybe you want to look somewhere else.
Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Awesome. All right. Thanks for that, Mr. Lovell Evans. Much appreciated, bro. Okay, but we got 7 more minutes left. Okay. If you want to call in now. If you can't call in, hit your questions in the super chat. Only one super chat tonight. Gotta support me more, man. I did Germany, Stuttgart for you this week. I did Mongolia. Now we got Azerbaijan. You gotta support what I do, brothers, man. You gotta support, please. Support. That'd be greatly appreciated. It is 3:30 a.m. over here in the UK. So many days and nights of sacrifice for the betterment of brothers, sacrificing my health, my sleep. So no one can tell me that I'm not genuine or I don't care about brothers. I have put in work upon work for brothers. No one can say ish about me, man. So if you appreciate that work, feel free to support by a donation, join the Patreon. That'd be greatly appreciated. Hey, shout out to
Totally
Vio.
agree.
What do you want to say, Sean? Go on, bro.
No, totally agree. I totally agree. Like I said, I've donated, several times in the past on the PayPal, and I'll definitely continue doing it. I mean, there's been many a days I'll be at the computer working, and rather than listen to music or the news, I'll actually go back and listen to some of the old live streams. I mean, better than any podcast or news or sports radio. So yeah,
Thank you for the kind words.
definitely appreciate everything you're doing. So
Thank you. Awesome. Do you have any last questions for our guest, brother?
yeah, are you still in Azerbaijan now, or were you?
No, but I'm gonna probably end up going back. I'm probably gonna end up going back after Ramadan. That's probably when I'll go back. It's after Ramadan. I'm gonna go to Africa for Ramadan to catch up with my family, and then I'll probably go either there. I'll probably go to Georgia, or I might just go to the Big Kahuna and go to Russia. Yeah.
And I saw online, Baku is the capital and also, the most populated city. Did you go to any of the other smaller cities, or you just stayed in the capital?
No, I went to smaller cities too.
Okay, and how did you like those compared to the capital?
Yeah, I like the smaller cities too. The smaller cities are cool. As I said, it's more. I would say that Azerbaijan is more for someone who is really trying to like kind of like take it easy, be chill, and kind of things. It's not really for like the party animal type.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like that. It's more of that kind of party.
Yeah, no. I understand. Yeah, definitely. Sounds very reminiscent of, Kazakhstan. But I definitely would like to, travel to Azerbaijan because, like, say, just Central Asia as a whole is like highly overlooked. But I mean, a lot of, beautiful women, a lot of culture, a lot of nature there. So.
No,
Awesome.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Thanks, Sean. Thank you, bro. And Sean, DM me on IG, please. Let's get that Kazakhstan stream done, okay, brother?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Arigato gozaimasu. I'm gonna have to drop you off, Sean. I need to end the stream very soon, okay? Thank you, bro.
Okay, man. Thank you, man.
Peace out. Thank you, brother. Mr. Lavelle Evans, do you have any closing question or statement for our guest?
Okay.
Brav, what is that? What's that noise? Go on, bro.
Okay. So I have two questions for you, Fulo. How old are you, and how long have you been a passport bro for?
I'm 20. I'm in my 20s, and I'm not like what you call a passport bro. I'm just a man who. I'm just like a traveler. I'm just like I guess you can say a passport maverick, basically, or a passport strategist. That's what I would say. Because I'm not saying every passport bro is doing this. I'm not going to say it, but the main factor with the passport bro is I understand it. I get it because I'm in the West. I see what's going on. With the big factor is the women. I mean, while that's one of the factors for me, my whole factor is the Western society at large. I'm trying to run from the Western society at large. Like that's my whole thing. It's not it has like the women, yes, it's a part of it, but the society at large is going to dumps. That's the thing. So I've been doing this for some years, but these new territories have been like maybe like 2 years. So yeah, 2 years or so I've been to these other territories.
Last question, Lavelle. Go on, bro. Go on, Polo.
Okay.
Polo, you good? Polo, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Did you want to end your sentence?
No, I just want to say one more thing
Mhm.
that I forgot about the Azerbaijan thing. I just want to say one more thing.
Please do.
Just real quick. Yeah, one thing the women do is they always ask if you eaten or not. So that's one thing. Like at the gym, like after the gym, the women, like the ones that I interacted with, they ask, have you eaten yet? And, you know, so that's the one thing that I like. They always asking you, have you eaten yet? They care about that a lot. They actually want you to be fed. So this is one thing that I did like. Even when I was in the shopping center buying my goods or whatever the case may be, and who I was with and stuff like that, the guy I was with, he said, my friend, his friend was a girl. He's like, my friend wants to know if you eaten yet. And I said, no, I haven't eaten yet. And so we go for food, we go to our house for food. And so, yes, I like that. I like that they look to cook, you know. That's what I like. That's the one thing I like,
Awesome.
you know.
Aw-
I like that. Yeah.
Awesome. The brother
Yeah.
Polo loves that. Awesome, brother.
Mhm.
Lovell, last question, bro.
Okay. Have you? Well, I just remember you mentioned before that um you were talking to a Peruvian girl, if I
That was
remember
the guy.
correctly.
That was the other guy. It wasn't me.
Oh,
That-
okay, my mistake then.
yeah, that was
Uh,
the guy. Yeah.
Lavelle, can I drop you, bro? Okay. Appreciate you, brother. Okay.
okay.
Calling next time. All right. Salute. Thank you, brother. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much. Let me read the super chats. All right. Shout out to Mr. Royal Black for the 777 super chat. 007, where you at, bruh? Or 007 for the support. Thank you, Royal. Bro, question to you, Polo. He says, bro, you said it's a Muslim country, but they are simping for the country I that ends with L. I don't understand that. Could you explain a bit? Try and keep it cold as possible, please, Polo.
Okay, so the reason why they're cucking for that blue star country, the reason why they're doing that is probably because militarily that country helped them out against the conflict that they have for with Armenia. And so and then I think as a return for that help, the blue star country gets oil very cheaply. I think that's what it has to do with is the military assistance. That's why they're cucking for them so hard. That's the only thing I didn't really like about the country that I hate that they they cuck for them.
Okay.
Yeah, I
All
don't
right.
like that crap. That it bugs me actually that they do that.
Understandable, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. American Football Abroad. Salute to you, bro, for the $10 super chat. Good work. Thanks for the kind words, American Football Abroad. And of course, welcome to the movement, brother. Good to have you on board. Thank you so very much. Shout out to Mr. Green Lantern 81 for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you again, IP. Super informative live stream. Thank you for the kind words, bro. I'm trying to do every country on planet Earth. I still haven't done a lot of the Caribbean, some parts of, South America. I want to do Uruguay, Laos. There's some countries that we need to touch upon, man. And but we'll get there eventually. Life is a marathon; it's not a race. Okay. Appreciate you, Green Lantern, for the support. So, Mr. Base Pillow, do you have any closing statements, bro?
I don't have any closing statement to say, but all I can say is just basically all I can say is just, if I did say anything kind of crazy, like I apologize for it. It's just, every time I just think about like the things that are occurring here, like sometimes I do, it does get to me because like, it's just, yeah, it's just like a bad deal right now. So, um, yeah, other than that, I really don't have anything else. maybe I apologize. Maybe I didn't have as much charisma that I needed, but I'm still having like just different kind of different things right now. But other than that, there's nothing really. Um, yeah, there's nothing I can think of at this moment.
I want to say thank you, Polo, for coming on here, bro. We got several more countries to do, brother. Let's try and get as much done before the year ends. I'm looking forward to getting the intel, brother. I want to say thank you, bro, for taking the time out, for coming on here and sharing your intel for the brothers. It's much appreciated, Polo. You're doing some great work there. So we salute you. You were soldier in this mofo for the passport bros or the passport movement. So thank you, Base
Yeah.
Polo. I know you're recovering. I might go on for another 10, 15 minutes myself, brother. But feel free to drop off, brother, anytime you want to and get some rest, okay?
No, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go on for 10 or 15 minutes, we can. I mean, I'm okay to do that. If you want to like talk about anything else, if there's anything else that is on your mind.
Yeah, it's just a couple announcements, bro. So, brothers, once again, another great live stream. We've done 3 live streams so far this week. Germany, Mongolia, this time now, Azerbaijan. Mongolia, Azerbaijan, 2 new countries for you brothers to consider as passport bros. Keep supporting, man. Keep supporting. Stay strong in these days of testing. Don't get caught up. Don't let Keisha get in your head. Don't do anything stupid in the West. Work towards a better goal, a better life. Get into crypto. Have a great circle. And that's what I'm saying. Join the Discord, join the Reddit community so you can network with each other. That's why I created those pages for you. Make use of these communities, brothers. Make use of it. Okay? You're going to need someone to speak to, someone to help you guide you through the ropes. And that's why we have the new Discord community and the new Reddit community as well. So if you don't have a Reddit account, right, make one right now or make one today and make sure you get on the Passport Bros on top Reddit page, okay? You're going to need to get on there. Make some posts on there, do it, brothers, do it. Um, you know, make some posts on there. If you have any questions, write it on the Reddit page. People around the world will answer it. Be more active in the community. I made these communities for you. The public Discord, the Reddit page, all for you brothers, man. All for you brothers. So Green Lantern, I normally do my streams Friday night, Saturday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So that's kind of schedule, bro. If I can get a country for you brothers to get brothers to speak on, okay. So super happy, man. Super happy. Let's keep pushing, brothers. Let's keep pushing, man. Let's keep pushing, man. IT, crypto traveling, building communities, finding our wives, being conservatives, trusting in the Lord, whether you're Christian, whether you're Muslim, you are entitled to believe you're in your religion. But let's make sure we have one common goal, and that's to break out the matrix. The matrix. Go on, you want to say something, bro? The matrix.
Well, actually, that's the main problem with the women in the Matrix is that they don't have a God. I've come to that conclusion that they don't even have a God. Like that's my main conclusion. They don't have a God and they don't fear God. Yeah, that's my foregone conclusion. Even the Muslim ones here, they don't fear God at all. That's what I learned. They don't have no fear of God.
Do you think that the powers that be have designed it that way, brother?
Yeah, they've designed it that way, and also the scholars in the past have predicted that this was going to happen.
Mm.
That, you know, the more closer you are to people who are liberal and, you know, who have these kind of ways of thinking, the more your values are going to be stomped out. Yeah.
Very true. We know
Yeah.
who the powers that be are. I won't say
Mhm,
any names. You know, you do your
mhm,
own research, but recent
mhm,
events have shown you who the powers that be are. I ain't
mhm,
gonna say no names, brothers. Yeah,
mhm,
you know, do your own research. Look at what's happening around you in 2023. Look at what's happening on social media platforms. That's what I'm
mhm,
gonna say, brothers. I can't say any more than that.
mhm,
So, you know, stay awake, believe in yourself, and yeah. Green
mhm.
Lantern, reach out to me on IG or send me a DM on Twitter, bro. If you follow me on Twitter, Green Lantern, send me a DM on Twitter so we can set a stream up for Kazakhstan. And yeah,
Yeah.
hold on. If Azerbaijan is Kazakhstan. All right, so brothers, have a great um I'm gonna have to remove that comment there, bro. We got to keep it coded, bro. Remember, we got to keep it coded, brother. We got to keep it coded. So remove that comment over there. All right, we got to keep it coded, bro. So, all right, brothers. Garden scientist, send me a DM on IG, bro. Send me a DM on IG, bro. Okay. Send me a DM on IG. Okay, brother. I want to know about your trip to Panama. I've been to Panama. They're definitely checking for brothers in Panama. Okay, I love Panama. I really do. That's facts, KW. That's facts. Our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. God and scientist. There's my IG in the live stream chat, bro. I just posted in the live stream chat, bro. Okay, brother. There it is, bro. So reach out to my IG, brother. So
Um,
base polo, gone, bro.
may I say something to that comment?
Which comment?
No disrespect to KW, but if that was the case, if that was the case, because me myself, I love Jesus as well. If that was the case in the US, then why are most United States churches filled with single mothers? And there's not really any men in the church if they were really faithful believers. I hate to say it, but I'm just going to say that many churches in the West are F-ism encampments, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
No, fair enough, brother.
Yeah,
You
I'm just
definitely
going to leave it at that.
that belief.
Yeah, yeah, I'm going to
Okay,
leave it
bro.
at that. Yep, I'm just going to leave it at that. Yeah,
Okay, awesome.
yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
So last 2 minutes. Where's everyone listening in from? What city, what country, where you're listening from? If you want to come on my channel for an interview, send me a DM on IG or Twitter. I'll get back to you. Again, share your travel experience. If you've also been to, let's say, Peru, if you've been to Peru, if you've been to Uruguay, Laos, if you've been to New Zealand, if you have been to Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Lebanon, send me a DM, bro. Send me a DM, bruv. All right. I want to do every country on planet Earth for the brothers. All right. And there's some countries as well that Polo's going to give some intel to in the future. Ain't that right, Polo?
Yeah, I think I want to go to Kosovo next soon. I want to make a plan for next year to go to Kosovo.
There's a European country we got to do, European and African country, and also a South American country that we got to do. But we got to do 3 more streams, but by the end of this year. Obviously,
Yeah.
we'll work on your schedule, bro. So we got brothers from Tampa, Florida, Chi-Town. What's up, Chicago? Stand up. Who else is in the building over here, man? Whew. We got some brothers from city, country. Come on, man. City, country. Gotta type in, brothers. Where y'all listening from, man? Chicago, Chi-Town, Shout down Detroit. What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to Detroit. And shout out to Royal Black. May it go well with Royal Black, with crypto. Royal Black, when we get you on the stream in the future, I gotta see that you are a big time millionaire, bro. All right. And then you're traveling to Japan, you're traveling to Brazil, you got this crypto game on lock. That's the plan. That's what I want to see for brothers, man, next year. Brothers eating off crypto, brothers living good with their girlfriend and their wives, building communities, doing investments. We got to start moving like that, bro. That's my goal. That's the goal I got that's the goal I have for brothers on a collective, and also on an individual as well. Community, wealth, wives, girlfriends, investments, multiple streams of income, seeing brothers become millionaires, seeing brothers become IT gurus, seeing brothers, have a network, and it could be a shadowy network. Brothers pulling strings in the background like a puppet master. We know who does that currently in our society. We know who's in control. Cool. I want that for brothers too. I want brothers at the top. I want brothers at the pinnacle. I want brothers at the very pinnacle, at the essence of the on the top of the pyramid, man. That's what I want, brothers. Shout out to the brothers out there in Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas. Shout out to you, Phil. Shout out to brothers out there in Houston, Texas. Scottsdale, Arizona. That's awesome. Brothers out here in Miami, Florida. Pooh in the building. Pew. What's up, Pooh? We're doing well, brother. Hope you're keeping safe out there in South Korea. Pyeongtaek. Shout out to Pooh. Shout out to Mr. God out there in LA. LA, the city of dreams, the city of fake woman, the city of, debauchery. But shout out to Garden out there in LA. Shout out to the dudes out there. London, same as London, same as LA. London, city of debauchery, city of, horrible woman, city of nonsense. But shout out to the brothers out there in London. Shout out to the brothers out there in UK, Birmingham. Awesome, man. Awesome. Look at that, man. Look at that. Thank you so much, IP, for your care. You are a lifesaver. Thank you, bro, for the support and the kind words. Salute, man. And shout out to brothers who come here and give the intel. Shout out to brothers out there in South Carolina, man. The good old South, good old Southern hospitality. Fantastic, man. All right, man. We have another stream tomorrow. I won't tell you the country, but it'll become apparent very soon. Hope to see you out there. I think you'll love it. And yes, let's keep pushing on another day. I need to get it's the weekend, so I got some good long sleep. Looking forward to get some sleep. I have not slept at all this week. Shout out to American football out there in Texas. Fantastic, man. We got a lot of brothers out there in Texas, which is awesome. I've not slept well this week. It's been a week of studying, a week of streams, a week of self-improvement, a week of seriousness. So right now, right, it's crypto for me in the morning, crypto for breakfast, crypto for lunch, crypto for dinner, crypto in the evening, crypto in the night, crypto when I'm cooking, crypto when I'm thinking about work, crypto when I hear my place, crypto when I clean my garden, crypto when I go out for a walk. It's crypto season, brothers, man. We cannot miss out on the next bull run. Y'all know what to invest in. XRP, HBAR. So I'm not a financial advisor. Let me make that very clear. I am not a financial advisor. But I was rewatching the stream that we did 2 weeks ago with Theo, Royal Black, Blesser, and we brought down crypto. They brought down crypto for the brothers, man. And we are not financial advisors. But I remember them hearing. Okay? I'm gonna put your mute there, Polo. But I remember them saying, right, XRP, Ethereum, HBAR, XLM, XDC, was it Algorand? You know? What's your crypto strategy, brothers? Because I remember back in 2020, 2021, I missed out on that mofo. The brothers Quant, brother, Quant right now is at $100 per coin, brother. And you know what? Let me tell you, right? Let me share my screen over here, and you can stay or you can leave base polo. It's up to you, brother. But let me bring up Quant for you, brothers, right? Just to show you, right? If you invest in the right coin, okay, and it goes well for you, you can literally. I've got to charge my phone real quick. You can literally become a stupid millionaire. And imagine being a millionaire, right, while being a passport, bro. That's you traveling to any country you want to go to around the world. Okay. Let me bring up the price action for Quant, because I was talking to the brothers out the other day, right, about Quant. And if you are lucky to invest in Quant, you could potentially be a multi-millionaire. And that's what I want for you, brothers. Quant coin. Quant coin. Look at this, right? Let me share my screen, yeah? Load that mofo up, man. Load that mofo up. All right, let me share my screen, right? So, Quant. Shout out to you, Polo. Appreciate you, bro. Let me share my screen, right? Present. Share screen. Okay. Share screen. Look at this, right? Look at this. Look at this, right? Do y'all see that? So, Quant right now is trading at $101 per coin. Okay. This is the 25th of November, right? Or 24th if you're in America, but it's 25th for me in the UK, right? And that's at $101.15. If you bought Quant, let's say, right? Let's do all time, okay? So the all-time highs, meaning the all-time price match or the all-time price you got was $394.83. Okay, that was in the what is that? What the flip? What's going on there, bruv? All right, so that was in September 8th, 2021. Okay, if you bought Quant right a year earlier, okay, or even if you bought Quant in the beginning of the year, okay, and that was the 1st of January 2021, it was trading at $11.03. Okay, if you, let's say, put down $2,000 worth, okay, into Quant, right, and you held all the way through to September of the same year, it went from $11, okay, $11, right? Hold on, what's going on here, bruv? $11 all the way to $394 in 9 months. In 9 months. That's crazy, brothers. Okay. So the lucky guy who invested that time in the same year could potentially be a millionaire, or at the very least got a 6-figure bag, 200K, 300K, 100K. That's crazy, right? If you bought Quant a year earlier in 2020, okay, at 2 cents, $2.28, okay, and you held all the way up until $394. That's millionaire status. If you put in, like, let's say 5K, 4K, and that's not actually just dumping in 4K all at once. That's you, right? Let's say you start investing here at the 1st of January, right? If you were putting, let's say, $200 every month for the year of 2020, okay, that comes up to around 3 or 4 grand, and you stopped investing at the end of 2020, and you held all the way up to 2021 all-time highs. Easily a 6-figure bag off a 4K investment. That's what we call working smart and not working hard. Stocks won't do that. Stocks, rarely would a stock do that. Okay, maybe a penny stock, but still, in terms of full gains like that, making you a millionaire within a year, crypto does that. Quant did that. So the next coin that could do this, like, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that does research, okay, and reads. The next coin that could do this could be HBAR. It could be XRP. It could be XLM. It could be XCC. It could be a whole different coin. Imagine, right, 1,000 passport bros, and they each invested $5,000 each via dollar cost average into a coin like Quant in this upcoming year's bull run when Bitcoin halves, right? And that coin went the same price action as Quant. That's 1,000 passport bros with a 6-figure bag, or potentially millionaire status. It's crazy, right? That's what crypto can do for you. And it's a shame that I didn't get into crypto in 2017 and 2013. And I have a lot of regrets. Not only do I regret the woman I dealt with or woman I didn't deal with, but not investing in the right time, at the right place, and in the right assets. I have a lot of regrets, and I really do. Okay? I want the best for all passport bros that watch my channel. Okay? It will give me great joy if some passport bro on my channel invested in a coin that went up this quickly, right? It will give me great joy for him to experience that. I want that for all passport bros. So now it's currently at 101 dollars. What if that goes to 2K, 5K? Real Black, could this go to 5K? Could Quant in the next bull run, Real Black, go to 5K? That's what crypto can do for you, brother, man. You know, let me see. Can I put in Bitcoin? Look at this markets. We go on markets here. Look at this, blood. I want that for you, brothers, man. I want that for you, brothers. Okay. So as I end the stream, so hey, Dark Ninja, you telling me that Gala HBAR and XRP could do what Quant did? You telling me that, bro? What's Gala? Gala coin. Gala coin. Interesting. What's Gala? Brother, what's Gala? Interesting, bro. And this is what I'm saying. This is why I love, see, although I have a lot of regrets, right? Although I have a lot of regrets, okay? One of my greatest achievements that I've done in my life so far is create this channel. Okay? One of the greatest achievements I've done in my life so far, and I hope to achieve many more, I really do, is create this channel. This channel has saved me. It's put me in touch with smart people like Theo, Real Black, Dark Ninja, Dems Wood, Pooh, Blessar, Johnny Walker, Joe. You know, it's put and many brothers. I can't name them all, but many more brothers. It has given me insights, it's given me strength, given me opportunities, and I will never ever forget this, man. Incredible. Theo says Chewbacca coin. Get out of here, bruh. This ain't Shiba or Dogecoin, bruh. This is real coins, bro. Ain't no Chewbacca coin in this mofo. Oh man, shout out to Theo though. Awesome. Right, so I'm gonna end in a couple seconds. Have a great weekend all. I know y'all had Thanksgiving then in America. We don't do that in England, but we don't do that in the UK in general, actually. But I just want to say, I hope you all had a Thanksgiving. Hope you ate well with your family. I hope you had a great time eating your chicken or your turkey or your fish or your ice cream, you know? And I'm sure next year's Thanksgiving, a lot of you will be with your foreign girlfriend or foreign wives, with her, hugging her, cooking with her. She cooks for you, you eat with her, you kissed, and you get down to, I'll keep it PG. I'll keep it PG. But yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? You know? And yeah, just make sure you don't waste you don't waste the leftovers, okay? Either give it to a dog or give it to charity or whatever, man. But let's do it, brothers, man. Let's keep being focused. Let's keep being focused. We're gonna be all right, brothers. We're gonna be all right, man. Stay focused. Stay on the mission. The mission, the mission, the mission, the mission. That's why we do the Passport Bro show. If you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling lost, have a plan. Have a plan. You know, I'm telling you, brothers, get on the IT mentorship plan with me on the Patreon. I'm telling you, brothers, to book your consultations. I'm telling you, brothers, believe in yourself. You're gonna be all right, man. We all gonna be all right. And I know for a fact, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it, brothers. 2024 is going to be the best year of our lives so far. Put that in your mind and picture it. Picture success. Picture opportunities. Picture blessings. Picture your foreign girlfriend. Picture your foreign wife. Picture wealth. Picture riches. Picture opportunities. Picture a big house. Picture family. Picture good things. It's coming. You're going to achieve that. I know it's tough in America. I know it's tough in the West. Stay strong. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. You can't give up now. You're near the end of the destination. My dad always tells me that life is a marathon, it ain't a race. So this marathon we're running right now, we're almost there at the end. We're tired. Our lungs are almost giving up. We're slouching forward. Our tongues are out. Our eyes look soulless. We're gasping for breath. We're gasping for air. It's a cold. No. It's a warm day. Everyone's watching us run towards the destination. But we're number one. But we're still not at the end. But let me tell you this, brothers. We are going to get at the end. And that end will be filled with a trophy of our dreams. And maybe the foreign woman of your dreams will hand you over that trophy. And inside that trophy cup is the overall embodiment of your dreams. Keep dreaming. Keep believing. Keep hoping. Keep being strong. We're going to be all right, brothers. We're going to be all right, brothers. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. I'm International Passport. It's been a pleasure. Okay. And I'm going to see you, brothers. On the next video. Peace out. And thank you so very much. Thank you. Thanks to all those who super chatted tonight, who liked the video, who commented. Shout out to our guest. And I'll see you brothers soon. Peace out. Thank you very much.